No.
Popcorn?
What don't you understand about no?
Bert, I brought a whole purse full of snacks. You want a granola bar?
Oh, I thought you couldn't bring your own food into the stadium.
You can if you're married to the world's stingiest miser.
Give me another beer. Give me another beer.
Here I go.
Thank you.
When it comes to him.
I told dear, they're here. They're
You
here.
have to support the concession people to strengthen the economy.
Mom, I have a beer?
No! Just watch the game.
Hey, where's the catcher?
Yes.
What?
He's on second.
Who's on second?
No, who's on first?
I don't know.
Bob and Lou together. Hey, there we go. Third base. Just watch the game.
Okay.
You know there are 49% of all Major League home runs come in the fourth inning.
No, really. Do you know that 74% of all statistics are made up on the spot?
They're here. Let's go, dear. They're here.
I need another one.
Oh, no. Right me, I just saw Nellie Dingle.
You know that woman from church who just talks and talks about nothing at all? She's such a bore. Oh.
You want to
Who
throw
in
out Nellie?
the heck is Nellie Dingle?
She's the lady in church who just talks and talks and talks, and she don't know what she's talking about at all. She's such a bore. If he sees me, I'm going to just die.
She won't see you. She's watching the game. Like I'm trying to do.
Hey, that was a great hit. This could be a home run.
Gee, that guy is running. He really wants that ball. I think he's going to catch it. Oh, he missed it.
Nice catch.
All right.
I got a ball.
Hey, you got it. The home run ball.
Oh, gosh, I better get rid of it.
What did you do that for?
Well, he tried so hard to get that ball. Yeah, I thought he deserved to get it
It's
back.
a home run ball.
Don't be silly. What would I do with it? I don't even play baseball.
Mom, I have to go to the bathroom.
Later, Bart.
Mom, I have to go now.
Not now, but the bases are loaded.
But so am I.
And so is your father.
Getting up, is it over?
No, it's a seventh inning stretch. We're going to sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
Why, we're already at the ball game.
Never mind, just sing.
Take
Me out in the crowd. I don't care if I ever get that. Root, root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. There's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
As long as I got this funny hat on, my name is Pheasant, and this here is Old.
Hold the mic up closer.
What we need to do is try to have a little help to people in the city. Because what's happened here is, our life, having a team is really annoying to us. What do you think of that?
They got bored and upset with us. They were right down mad.
Well, then like this. The girl sent us to Minneapolis to do the Christmas shop.
Then Minneapolis is one big town, don't you know?
Alright, good. And then you get a little lost on the way to JC things. And you'll come along this fellow, there's that fellow. Why do you hide him there? He's supposed to be over here, there he comes. Or come along this here fellow and he said he had an invitation for a couple of good Vikings like us to watch some fellow Vikings beat up on some hack.
Except for us not knowing what a packer was, it sounded like fun.
Oh, we give this fellow $100. And he said that we would get to watch this battle from the nosebleed section.
And we could drink all the beer that we wanted. We asked him what the battle was all about, and he said, it goes like this. You toss a coin in the air to start, they play 4 quarters, the team then wins, the coin gets to start with a pigskin. When they play too rough, a guy in a black and white striped shirt comes in and blows the whistle.
So we're going to get them there tickets from this here fellow, and then we're going to go down up there to the nosebleed section. I got it. You got it. I got it. Now it turns out that this battle is what the Minneapolis people call football. And the fellow we bought the tickets from said to go follow the crowd to a place they call the Dome. We're going to follow. All right. We went through all sorts of doors and gates and got blown all over the place. And then this young fellow finally showed us where our seats were.
From the $100 seats, we could see the big crowd of people all sitting on very hard bleachers, looking at a pretty little cow patch with someone that painted white striped lines on.
It turns out that there's a cave that eats into the cow patch. And it wasn't too long between before 30 or 40 fellows dressed in green come running out of the one end of the cave. And all of the people who are dressed in green started to cheer. If you're dressed in green,
about the same time, 30 to 40 guys dressed in purple came running out of the other cave, and the other people dressed in purple. Then one guy from each side came out in the middle of the field and they shook hands like they hadn't seen each other for a long time. They met up with the blind guy wearing a... They met up with the blind guy dressed in a black and white prison suit. The guy next to us said all of the guys in the prison suits were blind. They got the coin and commenced to play odd man right there.
Captains from all teams, come over here, please. Okay, Green Bay is the visiting team, so they will call the point in the air. Yes. Oh, yeah. 10-yard penalty for arguing with an umpire. On the kickoff. You have all the rules explained to you in the dressing room. There is one more rule, though, that you've got omitted. You don't touch the referee, you don't push him, you don't hit him. If you do, it's a 15-yard penalty, and then ejection from the game, and a $50,000 fine. $10,000 for the administration, the other $40,000 for the referees, so that they can learn how to read
Well, there were about half of the guys lined up on each side. And one guy, he kicked the heck out of that big skin, and the other guys, everyone run around trying to get their hands on him.
Vikings have the ball on the 50-yard line. Vikings have the 50.
There you go.
You gotta do the other thing. You gotta do what?
And they lined the two bunches up, and it looked like a game of leapfrog. And they knocked and wrestled and threw each other around, and when one got hurt, they dragged him off and dragged on another. And guys, yeah. Now, the guy in the prison suit, he tried his very best to break up the fight. And it worked for a while, and then it would start all over again.
Okay, Vikings have to kick off to Green Bay.
Okay, we'll get it this time.
Back in the cage and old back with the girl that I've been dancing on the edge of the pasture came on and danced some more.
Mike, give me a me! Give me an I! Give me a K! Give me an I! Give me an N! G!
Girls. And they all danced around for a while.
Then they all had, where are you at? You didn't say that? Then they all ran out of their caves and the whole thing started all over again.
All right, come out of your cage, you guys. Out of here. Let's go.
Vikings have to kick off to Green Bay. Double dribble. Ten-yard penalty, so Green Bay's got the ball on the 30-yard line. Play ball. Out of the ball game. 50-yard penalty. That was a Green Bay bagger that hit me. I saw him. I smelled the cheese. We got it was double dribble. No.
Grab your blind!
How can you tell? Vikings got the ball.
Yay!
Just about. I'm telling you, he's the ball. Well, we did pretty smart fellas. Having almost graduated to 6th grade. You did? But that was before Mrs. Anderson, our teacher, was committed. And Ole and I talked it over on the way home, and we figured that the whole idea of this outcast game was to run from one end to the other without getting knocked down or stomped on or anything important.
You know, Shannon, all during the game, if anyone would have get the quarterback, if I would have known the whole thing was over a quarter, I would have given each quarter and told them to go on.
Yeah, that's it. And what's this guy in the Viking suit right now on the motorcycle?
I rise to set the scene for the first act of a one-act playlet. Our president tells me that no matter the number of curtain calls, you will only get one act. The general location is a semi-rural, laid-back hamlet in southern Minnesota called Sleepy Eye. The specific location is an alternative learning center, in other words, a high school, for students who, for various reasons, do not fit into the normal high school atmosphere. In its first year of operation, the student body met in a school assembly and decided on the name to their new school, Wayward, Inept, Truants, normally shortened to WIT or WIT. While not strong on academics, WIT students have long sought something ever so much more important: big, shiny sports trophies. We have a set of characters. Jim and Andy are candidates for Harvard scholarships, but would like to replace Dennis Rodman or LeBron James in basketball legends. All it takes, they think, is getting in a little early practice ahead of the rest of the squad. Then we have Julie, Sharon, and Vicki. The entire cheerleader pep club for the WIT basketball team. And basketball coach Bill Kilter. Most people call him off kilter. Master teacher of 5th grade science wizards and local legend of solving technical problems in the card game called 31. He may look a bit soft in his declining years, but in his youth he was a roaring lion. As a toddler, his parents resorted to putting barbed wire fence around his playpen and hiring Nurse Ratchet for a nanny.
How did the basketball court get so wet?
It's obviously somebody dribbled all over it.
That's a bad joke, man. You know what they call a Mexican basketball team?
No, but I bet you're going to tell me.
I sure am. Called one-on-one.
That's awful.
I know it's awful.
How about this one? What does the basketball player do on his birthday before he blows out his candle?
I don't know, but I bet you're going to tell me.
He makes a swish, of course.
Birthday. Candle? Switch? That should be wish, dummy. What kind of joke is that, anyhow?
If it were in wit, it wouldn't be much of a basketball joke, would it?
Well, it ain't kind of a joke anyhow.
I heard your sister and uncle had to go to parent-teacher conferences for you this week.
Yeah, I had a little trouble in one of my classes. I got 4 F's and 1 D minus in 1 quarter.
What did the teacher say?
He said I'm spending way too much time on that class. You know there's a new cheerleader on the squad, on the cheering squad? No. Her name is Sharon. But she's got a dirty neck.
Her got a dirty neck? Her does?
Her was.
Hey, Coach. It's not ready to take on another duty of teaching. We've been working really hard.
You thought so last year too, and we got edged out by a score of 57-3. What makes you think you're going to do any better this time?
Well, the prep girls have been working real hard. I can get the crowd really fired up, and it'll be like having a sixth man on the court.
I think we'd be better off putting the males on the court and let you guys do the cheering. Here comes the cheering squad now. Hi, ladies. I hear you got something new for us this year.
Hey, Coach. We do. I found this piece of paper on the floor by the locker room door, and it's got your name on it.
Let me see there. That's my contract with the parachute club. You know, my wife has been after me for a long time to get into a club or something so I can take my mind off coaching and teaching. You know, broaden my perspective a little bit. I think I'm going to enjoy it. I signed up for 3 jumps a week.
3 jumps. Coach, this does not say parachute club. In big letters, it says prostitute club.
Hey, Coach, I think your wife is going to decide that you have too many broads in your new perspective.
Ouch, I think I better hide this contract from my wife and just tuck it away and not say anything. That I can't ignore it. I have to live up to contractual obligations. Now here you gals have some new stuff for us coming up.
We sure do.
We're going to change the perspective. We're dropping the old type that we always had done before, and we're moving on to the Minnesota type laid back business of trying to get it done in a slow way. First, we're going to be eliminating a few, and Sharon, start us out.
This we're eliminating. Milk, butter, eggs, cream. You can't feed our basketball team.
Another one we're going to be dropping.
Read. Kick him in the knee. Rim, rods. Whip out the rods.
I'm not right.
Coach, before you know it, we are going to be dusting off the shelves and we are going to be having all kinds of these. Filling up those shelves. Yeah! Now the new one. Sure, hit it! New chair. The sun goes up. The sun goes down. Hands on the clock, keep going round. I just get up, and it's time to lay down. Life sure gets tedious, don't it? Go, T, go! Water in the well getting lower and lower. Ain't had a bath for 6 months or more, but I've heard it say, and I'm sure it's true. Too much bathing a week good you. Go, team, go! Here's another one that we're going to be just wowing the squad with. I open the door and the flies swarm in. I shut the door and I'm sweating again. In the process, I crack my shin. Just one darn thing after another. Go, team, go! My old brown mule, he must be sick. I poked him in the rump with a pin on a stick. He humped his back, but he wouldn't kick. There's something wrong here somewhere. Go, team, go! And now we have one more. Hound dog, Howland. Woo! He's so forlorn, the laziest dog that was ever born. He's howling because he's sitting on the board. He's too lazy to move over. Go, team, go! Cow's gone dry, hens won't lay, fish quit fighting last Saturday. Trouble piles up, and I get tantrum. Go, team, go!
I'm fired up. We're going to whoop that Vanilla team this year.
I think we're going to get it next year, Coach.
I think I'm going to go call an emergency meeting of the parachute club.
Notice the back of their shirt?
Yep, Jim and...
The session for this takes place, a number of people clustered around an old-fashioned radio microphone. And so we will start with the session, but first of all, we want to give credit to Marcia Fabricus for being the writer of this little skit. So if it goes wrong, you don't complain. Welcome to the radio studios of WMWW, the Northwoods Winnipeg, in beautiful downtown Embarrass, Minnesota. The official station of the Embarrass Red Faces hockey team, the farm team of the great Minnesota Wild. We will give you the next installment of our radio drama, Embarrassing Hospital, right after these messages.
Do you have a leak when you cough or sneeze? Do you often rush when you have to go? Get the protection you need now with Defense. Purchase Defense at Lars Pharmacy at the intersection of B4 and UP at Embarrass, Minnesota. Hockey players and hockey fans all over the Embarrass area trust Dr. Lars Engebretson for all of the adventures and tooth replacements. He's right on Main Street. That's a good thing, because emergencies are his specialty. He charges a hunk too.
Our radio drama, Embarrass Hospital, has its setting on our very own Ing Hospital, right here in Embarrass. And we continue with Embarrassing Hospital. You'll recall that last week, Nurse Lena asked Dr. Oldison to take her to a hockey game, but he refused. And then Sven Svensson was admitted due to a hockey injury. Let's listen in on Sven now.
Help! Nurse! Nurse!
We will be right back.
Are you anxiously awaiting to hear more about Dr. Olson and Lena? Did you miss the last episode and want to catch up on what went on in the closet? We offer a way to catch more of the romance and suspense. We have a new Tone smartphone on sale for only $425 that will let you dial into the station and get the exciting interplay between Nurse Lena and Dr. Olson. You can purchase this wonderful new information and play past episodes and stay up to date on the latest scandal. Just call or write to WMWW at 40IQ in Embarrass, Minnesota.
Whether you want to celebrate the winning goal or mourn the loss of another, let's all drink Aurora beer. It's the best for miles around. From the Aurora Brewery, just down the road in Aurora. Buy local, drink local, and if you get picked up, we get the money too.
And now back to Embarrass Hospital.
Nurse, nurse, I need help. Meanwhile, in the linen closet, next to operating room 1.
Oh, Ollie.
Oh, Lena,
Ollie, please take me to hockey games, please.
And benefactor, Dr. Hogan, forbids doctors to hate nurses. What if somebody would see us?
You can wear disguises. I'll wear a hat, and you can wear a boy mask. Please, Ollie.
No, Lena, no, that wouldn't help. Hardly anybody goes to the local games. They'd know if 2 more people showed up in the stand. It's just too risky.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Did you know that Embarrass now has its very own chiropractor? If you're flattened by a body check or have an old injury that causes you pain, call Dr. Wu. He'll crack you up.
Bob's Sporting Goods has a great selection. Everything you need to play the games you like. Freezers, sticks, skates, helmets, gloves, pucks, masks. I don't know, they got that stuff for baseball and football too.
I have word that our sports reporter, Sid Portman, is at the hockey rink and has a report for us. Sid, tell us what's going on.
Thanks, Bjorn. I'm waiting and freezing for the period to end. Do you have any questions?
Bjorn, yes. Oh. Yes, Sid, you are the local historian on all subjects. How did we get the name for Embarrassing Hospital?
Well, I'll tell you, Bjorn, yesterday. It is so cold in M, the former name of this town. People living in M wear snowsuits year-round. The Ing Hospital, built by our close personal friend, Dr. Hockenang, was the only place in town that was warm enough to have the patients wear their gowns open in the back.
You're telling me this is the only place in town where you can see some skin?
Yes, genius Bjorn, yesterday. They changed the town from M to Embarrass, and the hospital to Embarrassing Hospital. The first period ended, and the store is Embarrass Red Spaces 1 and the Angora Rabbits 0. Here is gold. Dieter Finlandson. You should. No. You sure stopped a lot of us here, Dieter. Can you keep it up?
Yeah, sure, you betcha. If I can keep a lot of that help from my teammates, you know. Carl Larson can throw himself on the ice and trip 4 guys, you know. And at the same time, you know, and then when Hans swallowed the puck just before that last goal, well, that was just awful. You know, because that's the only puck we got. So we had to wait till, you know, caught that game, go, play some more.
That's enough to make me want to throw up. Sid, are you getting along okay? Excuse me. Peter, are you getting along okay without Svensson?
Yeah, it's tough. But we're getting by with Olaf. You know, he does a really good job. Suspended. He's going to get better after that illegal body check last week. He's healing. Sooner or later, he's going to be back on the ice and help the team. In a couple of weeks.
Do you think the jerks in the legislature will ever pass a bill to build a new hockey arena in Barracks? They sure must see how much they need it.
Well, we don't mind playing outside. It's getting cold, you know. But, you know, the neat thing is you've got a really rough ice. That's a kind of a home field advantage. And the other team trips a lot. It's really good for us.
Well, these 8 people in the stands seeming during the game. Oh, here comes a boy with a hose. Maybe you should have a bake sale or something else like a auction or a raffle or a used equipment sale to raise some money to buy a Zamboni.
You don't need no Zamboni, you know. Well, we're used to playing on that lumpy ice I was talking about earlier. Visiting teams only have a really tough time. They fall a lot. It's really an advantage for us. We want to keep it the way it is. No advantage.
It's just about time to start the second period. Back to you, Bjorn.
Thank you, Sid. That was our sports reporter, Sid Parkman, at the Embarrass and Red Faces Hockey. We'll get back to Embarrassing Hospital right after this.
Have you not had enough of Dr. Olson and Nurse Lena? We have a deal for you. You can purchase 8-track tapes for $19.95 for each episode. This is a special deal for faithful listeners. Just tell us you heard this on WNWW. By the way, at the same time, we'd like to hear your comments on tonight's program. Just send a check and money order to WNWW at 79 Behind Time at Embarrass, Minnesota. Buy your groceries at Bob's Fast and Fresh. Why go all the way to Babbitt when Bob's has nearly everything you might need? If you can't find it there, well then eat something else.
Welcome back to Embarrass Hospital.
Nurse, I need help.
I don't know why we can't go to a hockey game. You didn't mind taking me to a Lawrence Welk in Duluth last month.
We knew nobody from Embarrass would be there. There was the weekend in Embarrass Hope the Fest. That's the quote.
Only if it could just happen to be at a hockey game with you.
I know.
We'll get back to Ole and Lena right after this.
The dog is tired of eating table scraps, bumps, berries, and small rodents. Try these bites. They will leave your cat alone too if you can eat these delicious little things.
Dilly's Dimes and Dollars stocks everything from greeting cards and wrapping paper to socks, threads, and candy bars. And they're open till midnight. Now you've got to use some of those things.
Welcome back to WNWW's Radio's Embarrassing Hospital. Let's look in on Sven.
Nurse, I really need your help now.
Our sports reporter, Sid Parkman, is standing by at embarrassed Red Faces hockey game. What's up, Sid?
Second period just ended. The score is still 1-0. I don't think anything's going to happen or change here. I'm freezing to death. I gotta go home.
Thank you, Sid. Now for a word from our sponsor.
Did you know that Honest Jack has used cars that run honest? He'll take anything on trade if you can just get it there.
Auto accident? Injured in a fight? Did a crime? Can't do the time? Call Carl Oscar, attorney at law. No case too big or too small. What's more, he needs to work.
And now we rejoin Embarrassed Hospital.
Hello, Mr. Stimson. Did you call for a nurse?
Yes. Well, I needed a bedpan, but...
That's it for today. Join us next week for another exciting episode of Embarrassing Hospital. Well, Dr. Oldison, take Lena to a hockey game. We'll spend and recover and tune into the 10 o'clock news to see how the Red-Faced Rabbits game come out. Good night from all of us here at WNWW.